1 and 2 and...
No contact.
Cheers! Oh, I really like this bike. What in the world are we doing today? Oh, got the thumbnail. Building up a bike today. This guy never sleeps. It's Sunday. Not only is he gonna help me build my bike, but next door neighbor needs a little bit of a brake bleed. Brake bleed on the, what do you call this thing? The E commuter? E-Behemoth? The E-Behemoth. The E-Behemoth. It's working? Yes!
We're getting bubbles. Shimano. This is Shimano quality right here.
That's right.
Ease of service, reliability.
Preach!
Put a little pink drink on it and she's happy.
Pink drink. Give him some of that pink drink. That's coming from a pro bike mechanic right here.
Look at that. We got power.
Boom!
We're stopping the whole family with this Shimano brake right here.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ooh, ah, boom, there we go. Took him 45 seconds. So here's all my parts right here. So excited about this bike build. Oh my gosh. There we go. I'm really psyched on this build. Today we're shooting a bike build video because, as you can see, it's really smoky out here. They say if you are hanging out and doing exercise all day, it's the equivalent to smoking 20 packs of cigarettes. Did we forget something? Oh, good thing I'm up here. I'll get it. We can't forget the shifter. We got the shifter. We got the derailleur. We're gonna put that shock on there because that one's ready to go big. We got pedals. We got a fork lowered to 140. Wheels, 2 of them. Some fuel for the build. Look at this, Drew Baba's happy customer. Yeah! Oh, Drew, where'd that beer go? Where? Ah! It's time to grab all these parts, take it into the garage, AKA Barber Bike Shop, yard sale. Hey, how much for the...
Yeah, I'll give you 20 bucks for the lot.
Oh, wow, that does sound pretty quick and easy, but the frame's like $2 grand and the fork's like, yeah, 600 and the wheels are like 600 each. 20 bucks you say, huh?
20 bucks.
Yeah, I guess take it off my hands. Ah, box it up. There we go. She's on the stand here. And I'll tell you why I'm so hyped on this bike. Here you go, I'll give you the camera there, Drew. I already have a Fuel EX and I love it. I ride it all the time. I have it set up completely stock, 29 front and rear. And for this one, I'm building it up completely different, which is the reason why I'm gonna have 2 Fuel EXs. They're gonna be with different purposes. This one, it's almost gonna be like a larger slope bike, like a trail capable slope bike. So this frame is aluminum. I'm gonna be taking it off of bigger stuff. I'm probably going to be baling it at some point. And so having aluminum is gonna make it a little bit tougher. First of all, we're gonna get rid of that. This is a reverse components angle spacer. So it's going to space the fork down a little bit, allowing it to still be able to spin around. No knock block. It'll be like the knot block. Your cockpit's all, wow, now I'm doing this. If you're on a slope bike, you got narrow bars, your frame's all tiny, your cockpit's all short. It's so stiff. Oh God. On a bike like this, you can still do all the tricks. You're ripping way harder on a trail on a bike like this than you would be on a slope bike. There we go. All right, that's a ribbon cutting ceremony. Now we start putting some parts on this bad Sally. What did I decide on? 34? Yeah, I'm going with the 34 here. Yeah. It's just a big slope bike. piston. Shimano XT brake. We got it. Are you into stuff? Are you into things? Well, do we have the bike for you? Cheers.
Top lead.
This is how the day started right here. If you can do that, you can bleed a Shimano brake.
Just a little flick.
Just flick it.
Flick it.
You don't even need a wrench tattooed on your finger.
It helps though.
Yeah, you're right.
Only use Shimano pink.
I'm waiting for the Kool-Aid man to jump through the wall.
Oh yeah! Precision.
Precision. That was my camera in the wheel. Get it, Drailer. Do your thing. You've got 12 jobs. You do them all well.
With barspins.
Yeah. Boom. Boom. Okay, this thing shifts, the brakes work, everything is running. Chains cut to the perfect length. Everything is running. The only two things we have left to do, Drew, is see if we can get this Float X2 on there and do the flip chip. That thing, reverse it around, that minnow link, to where it's in the high BB setting. And then I will have my dream short travel trail bike, 5-inch travel bike that will do everything I want it to do. Oh my. If this shock goes in without a hitch, it's going to blow my mind. So this is off of my old Shremedy, which is like a modified Remedy I had with short rear end, 26. Basically a bike that I was trying to make fill this role that this bike is going to do a way better job at. But this is the shock that was on it, and it's the same eye to eye from there to there. It's identical. The stroke appears to be the same. The spacers even appear to be the same. It would be miraculous if this shock just drops right into there and fits. But that's exactly what we're going to try to do. We're about to find out.
There's some sort of standardization.
It's going to be some sort of Excalibur thing, because we know in the mountain bike world there is no such thing as standardization, which is weird that they call new standards, because there's no such thing as a standard. We should have everybody look up what the word standard means in the dictionary.
Pretty standard.
Stop using it. But if this works, because this was a bike from like 4 years ago that used this shock, and it was a one-off, so if it fits into a 2021 frame that is a stock bike, it's going, you know what it's going to be? Did it just get rejected by the frame?
No, the housing.
Oh yeah, the housing formed
Like,
a little
you already did
trampoline.
all this.
Okay, so Float X2 victory number 1. The spacers on the bottom mounting hardware appear to be right. Top spacers,
I don't know.
not right.
We're looking a little.
Looking a little long. And we got the spacers that came with this shock. We can put into that shock. So that's like the backup plan right there, but I can already tell what this thing looks like with that shock. Like, what? That's mean, man. That's mean.
That's gonna tie the room together.
That ties the room together. That is right.
What tied the room together, dude?
My rug.
Look at that. Quick little hardware swap out, and the Float X2 is going to fit.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, it's there, and it looks way more like the kind of bike I want it to be with that shock on there. 5-inch travel in the rear, 5.5 in the front. If you want to go all metric, you say 130 in the rear, 140 in the front. And the last thing we have to do is flip these chips to give it the high BB, steep head angle, give that aggressive, jumpy geometry on the trail bike. Then she'll be done. Yes! Got that post. Them bars are working. Oh my, dude, I am so excited. Yeah! This is it. This is the bike I dream of right here. Whoa! It's wild, actually. Ooh, where's your ceiling?
It's right there.
It's right there. Whoa! It's like how you have to drop your helmet before you go riding.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Yes.
That looks perfect.
It's perfect. Thank you, Drew Barber. Barber Bike Shop. Look at this. It's even balanced, you know? You know when you pick up a bike, it's either like way heavier in the back or the front. This thing feels super balanced. This is the bike. If I'm taking a bike on a trip, or there's gonna be some trail riding, there might be some jumping, this will be the one. I can't wait to take this thing out and go for a ride on it tomorrow, or the next day, depending on how smoky it is. It's been a week since we put this bike together at Drew's garage, and the smoke finally cleared. It took this long to get a blue sky day to test this thing out. So I brought it to a spot here in Bend, Oregon called The Lair. It's a jump spot that has this perfect little trick step up. I always like to bring a new bike out here to test it out, see how it flips, see how it spins, see how it bars, see how it whips. And this spot also is just surrounded by a ton of single track. So I'll be able to see how it jumps and then see how it corners on some of the trails, get a nice little test section in. First things first, let's see how this thing bar spins. Yes. Oh, this thing is so sick. Insane. Might as well keep going. Trail goes this way. Okay. So it feels good on the jumps. It feels good on the trail. Oh my, I was not planning on doing this, but there's absolutely no wind. Let's see if it feels good on the big step down. A little beat up, but isn't everything in Bend, Oregon at the end of September? Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, it feels good on the big stuff. All right, what do we think? It felt good on the step down, so I figured I'd take the tripod camera over. Is this a good angle? I don't know. Sure, good enough. Oh! Okay. Here we go. I really like this bike.
So, this is our first time here.
Oh, sweet. This is called The Lair.
Yeah.
It's super fun. Where do you guys live?
We just moved into OSU Cascades.
Yeah. Oh, rad.
But I don't know if...
Yeah, this is the Fuel EX that just came out like this month.
Oh, yeah?
But I built it up like kind of crazy weird. Like I've got
I see that.
27.5s on it, and I got that little spacer down here.
Jeez.
So I wanted to make it so we could do bar spins
Can
and
you whip that
So
hard?
sick.
Well, I haven't yet.
Because that's like a full, like, yeah.
I'm thinking about tail opening right now. That was that practice jump right there with the little knack-knack setup.
That was your practice? Jeez.
Well, I gotta get the whole thing to go around.
Yeah. Fucking insane.
We'll see. Now I got people here. I don't know. It's a little easier to motivate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Crap. Yeah, I'm good. Shoot, I wish I didn't stomp my heel. That's the only problem, stomp my heel. Oh, I don't know why they call them heels, because when you hurt them, they don't. Okay. Oh. Oh. My heel is really sore after that tail crash. So I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a good day because it was. I love this bike. I'm gonna have to get home and ice my heel. But I gotta thank everybody who sent me parts for this thing. Trek for the frame, Marzocchi for the suspension, Shimano for the drivetrain and brakes, Bontrager for all the parts, specifically these carbon wheels. They're killer. And I gotta thank Brandon Semenuk for experimenting with this setup and then sharing the deets with me so I could build one up of my own. Thanks to Kurt Voorhees for helping me figure out cable routing with all these cables here to be able to spin around. I'm gonna go ice my heel. You should go watch another video, preferably one on this channel. That would be cool. You could subscribe if you haven't done that yet. While you do that, I'm gonna go ice my heel. Bye-bye. Go. Just go. Ow. Oh, ice. Oh, that's not good.